And I'd like to talk about the fact that the Leafs had a game where Mitch Marner, William Nylander, and Austin Matthews scored all the goals.
And looked great. Looked like they were having fun.
Yeah. Sometimes it's funny. There were people chirping on Twitter. And, like it's like, well, they were playing the minor league affiliate of Vegas. Okay, fair. But the Leafs just lost to the Wilkes-Barre, Scranton, whatever, Penguins last week.
Sometimes it's good when the thing that should have happened does.
Right.
Yeah, they played the Sharks team that was had no rest. We're coming off a back-to-back, failed versus that. They played the Pittsburgh Penguins, who had no players, lost versus that. They played the Chicago Blackhawks, who are terrible.
Garbage.
And we're down 2-0. Like, they should win one of all those games, and now they won a game they should have won.
Yeah,
sometimes
they should have annihilated Vegas, and then they did.
And they did it.
They steamrolled a team that they should have steamrolled.
Yeah.
How cool was that? Hooray!
And I said it last show. They played from minute 1 to minute 60.
Matthews
amazing.
Came out like first minute, just blazing. It was
He's
great.
amazing.
Game. And Willie had the one that just missed over Leonard's glove hand. That was
that in the first?
That was in the first 2 minutes of the game.
Yeah. It could have been 2 goals for Willie too. So 2 for Matthews, 1 for Marner, 1 for Nylander. And I have to say, we were tough on Mitch Marner in the playoffs last year. I think we've been a little less tough this season because we know that eventually he's going to score. I don't think there's a more satisfying goal I've ever seen, and I don't think I've ever been happier for a player to score not just the goal Mitch Marner scored, but how he scored it.
Great goal.
Oh, Jesus.
It's him.
That's a hat pick.
That's him.
It's him. It's him, and it looked like he had 1,000 mountains lifted off his shoulders. Just, happy. Looked like he was having fun. I can't remember
He's got his new teeth.
He's got his, yep. I can't remember if we had time to talk about it last show, but the game winner he scored against the team that they played most recently before Vegas. Who the hell was it?
Detroit.
The game winner that he scored against Detroit. Thank you.
What are you counting as a game? He scored in like the middle of the third, and then Detroit scores.
It ended up being the game winner.
It wasn't like an overtime winner.
No, but it's you know what it was though, was the insurance marker.
Yes.
And like that should be I iced the game. And he didn't even look happy to score it. Then Detroit scored and he was on the ice for it and his stick broke and he looked very upset about that. And then they iced the game and they finally win and it was a little wobbly, but they won. And he didn't even look happy about that. Scores this goal against Vegas. Holy shit.
Oh.
You can tell. And then Matthews didn't just score. He scored a Matthews goal.
2 of them.
And then he got another one.
Good game.
And Matthews scored the way Matthews scores. Once on the power play for the shot. The other one tight into the net and up high.
Yep. That's a Matthews goal. Willie with his shot. Bunting, excellent pass. And part of the reason is because Matthews was the decoy because everyone's like, oh shit, we have to cover him again. It was awesome. Oh, and Campbell with the shutout. It was nice. I don't know, you can't scream all the time.
But by the way, it looks as though Jack Campbell, who reported Jack Campbell's extension is being negotiated right now?
Kipper.
And Jack Campbell was asked about it, and he didn't deny it. He said, I would love to stay here, which is great because we'd love to have him. Now, I said to you guys last episode, and I'd like to address something. I said to you guys last episode, where's this going?
Where's what going? The season?
The salary cap structure and all this. And I realized, you know what? It doesn't matter. If they play like this, I can enjoy this, and I'll just be along for the ride. So I am backing off that. If Jack Campbell signs for $20 million a year, fine, cool. Someone else's problem.
It was an odd question because it was like game 10, and
I know,
where's the season going with the 70 games left?
I think my thinking, it wasn't the season, it was beyond this season, right? And it was always about, the reason that they weren't playing well is they lose some key pieces because they're paying other players a lot of money. You know what I mean? Well, but listen, it's nice to see. I love it.
And you got Kyle Dubas, you say to Kyle Dubas when you sign the Morgan Riley contract, like, well, then you got to get rid of guys. And he's like, I know. Yeah.
Jack Campbell as a Toronto Maple Leaf is 24-7-4 with a 9.22 and 3 shutouts.
I think that's a guy you want to hang on to.
That's his career.
Nice to get him a shutout too last night, eh?
He deserved it. That mattered.
Why do you think that mattered?
Because if they played that game the way that they did, and then allowed Vegas to ruin the shutout in the final minute.
Oh, yeah.
It shouldn't completely erase it, and it certainly doesn't in the standings, but I can tell you as a fan, I would have been pissed off.
It's kind of like there's certain video games you play where you get a mission complete, or if you do all the extra pieces, you get the mission accomplished. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
You get the bonus marks. I think that was the bonus mark.
I'm going to throw a Red Dead out there.
Oh, here we go.
It's like you're trying to get a perfect pelt, and you track it forever, and you only get a 2-star. Nothing is more frustrating. Those fucking beavers at Owen-Gila. I can never get the 3-star. It's so hard. Anyway, sorry. It's so difficult. I got the varmint rifle and everything. Sorry. I might have been playing Red Dead last night after the game. It's really difficult to get the beavers at Owen-Gila.
You need to try Far Cry.
I know.
It's outstanding. You'll love it.
After I get the
Do you
beavers.
guys play Call of Duty?
I have.
I have it.
In the new Call of Duty, there's like an object mission
Yes.
where you can be like a table and you're trying to like evade everybody who's trying to shoot. Have
I've
you guys
seen
seen
this.
these
I
videos
have
on
seen
TikTok?
That's insane.
Yeah, I've just been watching. I've never played Call of Duty. I've just been watching TikToks of people be like chairs and tables, and they go into like lobbies, and they're trying to sit there, and so nobody notices that this table is a person and not an actual table. I want to just play this mode of the
Do
game.
you
It
do you
looks
want my
really
copy?
funny.
You can play my copy of it if you want it. I
Yeah?
can give you my copy of Call of Duty. Yeah, I got it.
I don't know. Is that how it works?
The Black
with
Ops
games
3
now? Can you?
Oh
Still
no, I don't know
trade?
if you can still trade.
I don't know if you can still. They have all the DRS, whatever, that
yeah.
DMC things that block that. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Well, it's a fun game. Call of Duty is always Call of Duty. It's always fun. You can always have a good time on it, and you'll always get destroyed by some 12-year-old online who's hacked it anyway.
Get shit on. Get shit on.
Do you guys have anything else you want to add other than, hey, the Leafs scored on the power play, 3 best players scoring, buzzing all night, pumped up for Marner especially?
Justin Holl is not in the lineup and kind of like shouldn't be.
I think Keefe was right. They're going to have to build him back up. But I don't mind this team with Justin Holl as your 7th defenseman. That's okay.
I do.
Why?
$2 million. Get out of here.
Does it affect them now? It doesn't change anything now. This is all for offseason. We're not talking about that. We're talking about that later.
No,
that's the later guys.
I want them to win this damn year.
I know, but
Also, injuries are going to happen, and Justin Holl is a great extra defenseman.
and he was great.
Okay, early
last year.
November, yeah. You stick around, that's fine. But I tell you what, if it's the year 2022 and we're still like, all right, this is our 7th best guy,
No.
get out of here.
If your worry right now is the salary cap, then that shouldn't be your concern.
Nope, I agree.
Yeah. If winning this year is what you want to do, then having a great $2 million defenseman as your extra defenseman is a good way to win. I'm going to fix it in the offseason.
Perhaps. I mean, I guess this is how Leaf fans are thinking. The story should be Liljegren looks great. And I'm like, yeah, no, trade the other guy. He sucks, he's gone. No, the story here is Liljegren has arrived. He has arrived. He looks really good. And I'm excited. I think their next couple games are Tampa and Boston.
Tampa, yeah, tomorrow night. No, not tomorrow night.
Let's
That's
go.
when Tampa is.
This is great.
Yeah.
Like I want to see how the Leafs stack up to this challenge.
Did I read a stat that? Am I wrong? Has Keefe coached against Boston before?
No. That
He's
was his
never
first-
coached a Leaf game against Boston.
That was his first game against Vegas, and his first game against Boston comes up this weekend.
Isn't that nuts?
Because he took when he took over in 2019,
Exactly.
they'd finished all their games versus Boston, and then the pandemic happened, and they only played Canadian teams.
You're joking.
Yeah, I was on the broadcast.
I know,
that was also
isn't that crazy?
Who's the coach for Who's the coach for Vegas?
Gerard Gallant.
Gerard
Not
Gallant.
Gerard Gallant. What am I
No.
doing? DeBoer.
That
Pete DeBoer. That was also Pete DeBoer's first game versus Toronto. Yeah,
As Vegas coach.
as Vegas coach.
Yeah, I was about to say, Jesus,
Not
he's
ever.
been around
No,
forever.
he's coached 8 years or whatever. But
Isn't that
it was
nuts?
As Vegas coach.
That's
That
how
was
long
his
it's
first
been since we have seen Boston and Toronto face off.
game. Yeah.